from one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started and getting to start, Kevin Gausman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
For Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Trey Turner now. That's in for a strike. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. 1 out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First baseman, Bryce
One
Harper.
gone, runner at first. Bryce Harper to the plate. Gausman throws over, and Turner's back in. Ball 1 to Bryce. That one pulled foul. Turner at first, 1 gone. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just off the inside edge. And it remains 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Rogers Center, our starter in this one, Zach Wheeler. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Bottom of the first. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Bo Bichette stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Anthony Santander in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Two out, space is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 outs. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
We got a full count.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. That's strike 1. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now here is Will Wagner. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Up and in, 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. And that's the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. Gosman back to work. That just misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Bichette. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, left fielder Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. And now it's JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Phillies 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Way outside, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7, second baseman, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Puts it away. That's out number 2.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Now at the plate, Ernie Clement. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Pitch misses outside. And now 2-0. And that skips into dirt.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Up and in, ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. He swings and fouls one off. Clement off of first with 2 away. There's a strike. The 0-2. Run around the move. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. This is Bryson Stott. Stott, in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. In the air, right side. Springer drops into the glove. 1 away.
Batting 9th,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Marsh.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
One down. Phillies down a run. That one just misses. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. That one outside, and it's a full count. That one 95 to finish him off. So the Philly batting order turns over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's George Springer.
For the Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
Just
nope.
missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two now. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Castellanos ranges back. Way back, out of here. A shot to the opposite field. It's 2-0.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
0-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. And strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt,
Ball one.
and that is ball one. Fastball is outside. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding
Now
that high
batting,
fastball.
first
It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are...
Tosses to first. That's the inning. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the fourth,
Leading off
digging
for the
in,
Phillies,
Trey Turner.
shortstop Trey Turner.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in
0-1
this
count.
one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
Stays alive. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
So Harper stands in. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Down and away for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one is
Ball 2.
upstairs. Gosman, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a
That's
sudden
ball
get
3.
touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough
Now
one to
batting,
take on the
third
full
baseman,
count, but
Alec
I guess he
Bohm.
saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Runner on at first with one gone. And here comes Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. They got it for out number 2. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner.
Designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Alejandro Kirk flied to right his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
1 ball,
Wagner
2 strikes.
aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. First offering, and it just misses.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
2-1.
Not close with that one, and the count is 3-1. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
So up next, Ernie Clement worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here.
Ball 1, no strike.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And now it's going to be Nathan Lucas. And that is out of play. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
One out, base is full. Just misses with that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him swinging. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Phillies 1. Back now in Toronto. Now batting Max Kepler.
Left fielder Max Kepler.
Gausman back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Phillies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Tattooed and gone. A solo shot. It's 3-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's JT Realmuto. Struck out swinging his first time. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lucas under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
At the plate, Bryson Stott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one clips the outside corner, and that's strike 2. That misses off the outside edge.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So
Brandon
digging
Marsh.
in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Stop. Leads off first with 1 away. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Gausman throws over, and he's back in there.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Swing and a foul straight back. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one. And delivers
Yep, that ball went
outside.
out.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Here's a 2-2. Now he breaks his bat. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Will Wagner.
And next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. Fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Joe Ross on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. This one in the air. Harper. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's 5-2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. I'll tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Here is Bryce Harper. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Harper, in his 13th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. 1 down, base is empty. That's a base hit.
Love how he let that
Now
ball
batting,
travel,
right fielder,
trusted
Nick
his hands.
Castellanos.
Nice job of going the other way.
So a man aboard, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings through that one for strike two. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jimmy Garcia getting loose out there. Green also throwing. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on
Now
with
batting,
2 outs.
left fielder Max Kepler.
Now it's going to be Max Kepler. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7, 8, 9 due up in the whole half of the inning. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Phillies 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. And that drops in for a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jose Ruiz up and throwing. Alvarado, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Next one misses, and the count now even up. Good eye right there. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to
Now
help him
batting,
out and make a
third
call with that last
baseman,
pitch, but
Ernie
neither happened.
Clement.
Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Ernie Clement, the next to hit. A walk, and he's also singled. And there's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes
1 ball, 1
in the
strike.
dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Shoots It's a line drive single into right center. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. In the air, left side. Kepler pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now the right fielder, George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. And that's outside.
1 strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Now batting.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo.
That one missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Springer stands at second with 2 gone. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. A little bit high. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0. That's ball 2.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
In for a strike. 3-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying
Up
that's the
next for
reason for this
Philadelphia,
walk,
second
but this is the
baseman,
point in the
Bryson
game
Stott.
when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays.
for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Number 54.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Bryson Stott will hit next. This one in the air center field. Lucas has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, called strike. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Santander drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Trey Turner with a chance now. Outside, ball 1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Springer returns it to the infield. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Check swing, called strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Tying run at the plate. That misses. 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
The tying run at the plate, and they're all loaded up.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there
Now
anyhow.
batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brendan Little done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, no margin for error in terms of
Jimmy
throwing strikes with the
Garcia.
bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Nick Castellanos now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Two outs. Down
One
and
ball,
in, moved his
two
feet.
strikes. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Lucas sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's now 6-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
66.
Jose Ruiz.
Jose
Just trying to
Ruiz.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. This guy with light tower power. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the
Now
ball game.
batting, first baseman, Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Ball
That's
one
a
there.
ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a
Now
row
batting,
because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you
Will
haven't seen it
Wagner.
recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
This to third, and it's off the bag. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Runner at first with 2 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Wagner off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away.
One ball.
In the dirt. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And right back to the mound. The throw to first, and that ends the inning. So one hit is all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Phillies 3. We go to the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Let's go Blue Jays! Come on, Toronto!
On the ground to the left. Slings to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Max Kepler getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. The Blue Jays leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Two down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's a ball.
Not even close there. And the count 2-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. And can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Jose
46.
Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is
Lead
Andres
off
Jimenez.
for the Jays, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's too low. And that's ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. Turner whips it to first on the run.
Out.
Pretty nice play there.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
No, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Nathan Lucas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Slapped foul. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle, Turner throws to first in time, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First pitch, and he just misses. Hoffman, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Struck him out looking.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. You get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Marsh, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And it hits the fence. into second, and he's got a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always
Now
easy
batting,
seeing the ball off the
designated
bat.
hitter,
Something to
Kyle
improve.
Schwarber.
One out, runner at second. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One out, base is empty. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Up and in, ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hoffman maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Bryce Harper in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the corner, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Phillies have just one out remaining. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here comes Bryce Harper. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swings over the top of that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hoffman is just 1 strike away. Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, even though these guys got the win and this guy got the save, you could tell he's a little dejected. Not the performance that he wanted, giving up a couple of runs. But in the end, got to be happy that you got the W. Team can go in the clubhouse and celebrate this victory.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.